How was your night?
Lovely, cosy, nice and cool in the van, so I didn't get too hot.
12 degrees you set it, didn't you?
Yeah, lovely.
But there's all ice on the skylight.
Ice.
Looks like it to me.
Yeah, lovely.
It's 2 minutes past 9.
I think we better get up.
Let's see what the weather's like, shall we?
Well, that beats the pig crossing the river.
There you go, you're all set.
It's like having breakfast in bed.
It is having breakfast in bed. You want to make life easier for yourself with your electric cable, get one of these hose reels. They really make a difference. Nearly ready for our next day out. What a beautiful day.
Through this world, will you guide me through this pain? Will you always hold my hand when I need you, when I don't know what I'm doing with myself? I'm a lost soul, walking through this world like I have some idea. When I don't, and I take on the baggage 'cause I think that I can, and I wait for the right time to go with my plan and come to you and tell you how I feel. And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and then I'll walk away. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going. It just seems like there's something in the way that you are that makes me smile like a drunk. It makes me high like a drug, makes me wanna be near you like I'm caught in this fog.
What are you cooking up?
So are all these sun-cooked eggs?
Yeah, none of them are boiled.
Right, okay.
Looks the business shrimpy. Yummy, look at that. Full of delicious goodness. You've excelled yourself here, Bunny.
The ham and cheese omelette.
That's good going for someone who's poorly.
In a tiny van.
Delicious. Loads of horses coming through here. I chickened out and moved the van from there to there. So I've got options getting out. I can go that way or I can go this way. I was frightened to get hemmed in. Now, I've got a bit of a walk down the hill here, so we'll be interested to see how Charlie Brown gets on. But we had to park up there because it's difficult to park a van down here in Burley. It's a steep hill, but it's not too long, so hopefully we'll be all right.
What an appropriate sign.
So there's a height barrier of 2.1 metres, but it happens to be open today.
So we could have come here, but then we'd have had to pay if you come here.
Yeah. I don't mind paying.
No.
No, we were under the impression there was a campsite in Burley Park here, But we looked online because we fancied staying there in amongst the deer, but we couldn't see anything about it online.
How do you get into it?
Well, look, it looks like here you can just walk through there.
You can, but how do you drive your van in?
I have no idea. We'll go through, see if we can see any deer. Don't get trapped now. Keep off the tractors. A fine collection. It's definitely open, isn't it?
Yeah.
£20 a night, it said on the sign back there.
This is Burley Manor, and I hear they do lovely afternoon tea here.
I like the old shed. So £20 a night to stay in here, and then apparently at night they let the deer in this enclosure. Oh, they're beautiful.
Easy come and easy go. You're an unfading star, a gentle love, the kind that lifts you up, no matter how far apart.
It always amazes me why these ponies come and stand by a road when they've got all the forests they can go and stand in away from the traffic.
Always worries me at the old farm tea rooms. See all this traffic and see how the people that sit in that little annex there are right in the flow. Chapin Cafe, that's new. Haven't seen that before. Oh, Charlie Brown's Burley ice creams. Very popular ice cream store, this. Mainly because they do so many add-ons that you can have with your ice cream, like sprinkles and stuff.
I don't want to get sprinkles or other marshmallows.
I'd get it all, mate. You're going to be sick afterwards anyway. We love this place. You can walk to it from the Black Knowl campsite, but it's a hefty old walk, and you sometimes see the ponies causing traffic mayhem here.
Now, we generally always come here for the Burley fudge, so I wonder if they're open.
Thousands of families hire bikes for rides in the forest from here.
So you may be wondering why that shop's called Sybil's. It stems from a lady called Sybil Leake who moved here in 1957, and it's down to her that the association with witchcraft in the village started when she opened a witchcraft shop, and then the tourists started flooding in. Her shop was called a Coven of Witches at the village cross. So I wonder if this is the original shop here.
Well, that's a bit like whoever it was that started the Loch Ness Monster up at Loch Ness in Scotland. Great idea though, because it's kept Burley going.
Now, I have to say, I don't remember the traffic ever being this bad in the New Forest before. It's total gridlock at the moment.
Anybody want an old Land Rover? Or an old tractor for that matter? Because they've got several here. I'm sure Jess and John from True Blue Adventures could get them running.
We're in luck, they're open. 2 Cornish pasties and 2 bags of sea salt caramel fudge. Yummy.
Yum yum.
All right, let's see how Daisy May gets back up the hill. Tricky little car park, this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't come in anything 6 metres or over.
No,
It's a tricky one.
we're much better off over the road where we tried to park.
Okay.
Well, I'd love a little house like that on the edge of the forest. We stayed at this hotel and we thoroughly enjoyed it. The cattle grid gives you a good shake, but it's necessary to keep the ponies out.
What's the food offering tonight?
If you don't fancy cooking, they have some good options here. Now this one on the left looks a luxurious camper.
Type of Ariba is it? Looks
like a Triton.
Like a Triton, yeah. We used to have a Troll.
So how do you rate bed mode?
Well, it's lovely for relaxing during the day when you can just come and it's nice and soft with the extra bedding on the top.
Yeah.
To relax and just read a magazine, do a puzzle, whatever. And in the evening, just sit here and watch the telly. It's nice and cosy. The downside is like there's not much space for cooking and moving around. And it's a bit more awkward for eating, I suppose.
I like it a lot. I agree with you, there is less space for when you're moving around, but the fact that you can come and have a flop whenever you want, I think is really good. And I think it's the best of both worlds, because for us, it doesn't matter, what it looks like. Because if we had anybody coming round, we could always just pack it away, put it underneath, and we've got a lounge back, haven't we? Whereas if we had a permanent fixed bed, we couldn't do that.
So you wouldn't go for a van with a fixed bed?
Well, no, because I think it's always nice to have that ability for socialising. You'd want a real lounge, wouldn't you? Definitely you would, I think. Nice beaky seat, isn't it?
Yeah. All the way round view, haven't you?
Yeah, perfect beaky van.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go and do a walk then? Our last walk of the day. Be nippy to be cooking outside, I think, Bunny.
It's for us old folks.
This van brings back lots of happy memories. That dryer tells me Charlie Brown's about to come out the loo. We think everyone should visit the New Forest. It's really good for the soul. What a fine whirly-girly bark. Best part of the forest this, folks. Our absolute favourite spot. That old tree's still there. Remember I flew the drone between the branches?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be eating them.
I thought they weren't good for horses.
You'll have bellyache later tonight.
Horses should not eat acorns. They contain tannins, which cause stomach irritation and can cause kidney damage.
Are you going to go and tell it, or shall I?
It's coming.
You heard us talking about it and it's off now. Just watching this couple setting up their caravan brings it all back when we used to have caravans. So much more work when you arrive, but swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because once you're all set up, you can just clear off in your car and do all your sightseeing, whereas we have to pack up every time you want to go out. Wig off, cap on.
It's cosier.
Perfect.
comfy.
Settle down now, Bonnie. We just people watch from our windows. Because we've got all the late arrivals coming. Because it's a Friday night, haven't we?
Yes.
When we used to come down here, we always used to get here very late, didn't we?
Yeah.
After finishing work.
We had a favourite CL that we used to stay on.
Yeah.
That was just on the edge of the forest.
How much did we used to pay?
We used to pay £2 a night
Blimey.
with all facilities
Yeah.
on a little CL. And we used to come on a Friday night after work. So we'd get there about 7:30.
Yeah.
Pitch up the caravan and then go to the pub.
Yeah.
It was the Green Dragon pub. I'll have a meal, and my favourite was the pudding, the blonde bombshell.
The blonde bombshell. Yeah, I remember all of that. Those were the days. And then you'd get halfway through the holiday and you'd then start the, oh my God, I'm going back to work dread, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Shepherd's pie and beans tonight. So I've mixed green beans and shepherd's pie mix. It's all going to get mixed anyway. And then I've got my pre-made mash in the frying pan heating up. Looking forward to this, Bunny.
Yeah, I'm quite hungry actually.
Good.
We like shepherd's pie and beans, don't we?
We do.
Lovely.
Delish. Dig in, Bunny.
In this week's vlog, we travelled through an incredible landscape that reminds me how magnificent those that came before us were. So now I've got to loosen the reins just so I can do the side of the gunnels.
Cheers, Brew. Can see how well the high trick can toast these fruit cakes. So we're on full power. And we can just rotate them. Well, it seems to be working all right. Put butter and jam on now, and I put them back in there just to warm up that jam a bit because our jam was stored in the fridge, a bit cold.
Ooh, toasted tea cake and jam. Delicious. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Bunny.
There's a heavy dew on the ground this morning. Must have been cold.
Poor guy over there is struggling with his electric cable. They always twist themselves into knots. That's why I love my hose pipe reel. Takes up a little bit more room in the boot, but boy does it make life easier when it comes to deploy it and pack it away again. I think that's a Toyota Land Cruiser, that blue vehicle with the caravan. That would make a lovely four-wheel drive vehicle to put a roof tent on and go around the world, Bunny.
And another one. Clear. We'll detour to the service point to dump our wastewater.
Ooh, pony meat there. I don't think it's for the public. I think it's for the locals. Just round the corner here is that pub that we used to come to all those years ago. The Green Dragon. This will do us.
And there's some stormy skies out there. Could get some more rain.
Maybe we'll see the horses come back.
What are they?
Are they jays? There's 4 of them.
No, they're not. They're too small to be jays.
Well, they're very colourful.
Beautiful.
And I've never seen so many together before. I think they're like the female version of jays. We've got one light on water now, have we?
Well, most of it went down the waste, didn't it?
It's rather embarrassing. I was at the waste point filling up with emptying the grey waste, and
I put a little bit of fresh water in. So when the water was full, I went round and I thought, blimey, it's taken a long time for that grey waste to empty, and then realised that it was the fresh water that I'd opened and not the grey waste.
This is my favourite puzzle at the moment. It's called Outsider. They give you all the letters and the clues to the words, and they tell you on each row and column how many black squares there are. You just have to fill it all in.
Perfect. It's funny because when I park this van, I'm always concerned about jutting out too much, even though it's only a 5.4. But if you're in the horsey set, you don't have to worry at all. When we used to have our caravan, we'd always be down in the New Forest. And when the holiday was over, you had no choice but to drive home, really, because you can't really park anywhere with a caravan. But here, the campsite time is over, and we've just come back out into the forest now for another day. So we'll be going home later and having a nice takeaway curry. Well, the wanderers have returned, and it's a beautiful horse and cart. Okay, hopefully these will be tasty. Good. In goes the pony. How's your Cornish pasty?
Yeah, they're okay.
Not very big, are they?
Not very big, and not as good as the ones you get down in Devon and Cornwall.
Our YouTube app has blown up. So we're doing a software update, but I've got a funny feeling that won't fix it. Okay, how do you rate 3 nights away then?
Very good. Yeah, easily manageable. Maybe next time we try 4 nights.
Now that's a good sign, isn't it, folks? 4 nights next time, and we say goodbye to the New Forest and the lovely ponies.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up and share us with your friends, and please subscribe if you haven't already done so. And we'll see you on the next one. See you soon.
If you'd like to watch more now, though, we'd recommend you take a look at this playlist. When we took you to Northumberland in May, the weather was great, and it's perfect for a little binge watch.